Hey there. All right, so we're on business basic number 4, and this was a big one. Okay, and I really, this is so important to me, and it has been such a big deal in helping me be a better coach and growing my business. And it is simply to participate in training calls. Now you're gonna have a lot of options on this one. There's the weekly national wake up call on Monday mornings at 8:30. Now I usually, honestly, I miss that one. I do miss that one. I don't listen to it live because I'm usually doing something with my kids or I'm in my office or something, so I usually miss that one. But I always go back and listen to the recording because it is always extremely helpful. So you've got national wake up calls, you've got weekly team calls. As a team, I run a weekly team call, and it is usually to update you with information with things that are coming down from Beachbody or with challenge groups that I'm going to run, or to offer incentives to you guys to hit your goals, and always it has some type of training in it. And those are on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. So you've got the weekly team calls. You've got coach training group calls. Coach training groups are designed for you to learn the tools that you need to be a good coach, to be a successful coach. And this looks different for everybody, but I just basically share the basics. Consistency, inviting, listening to your professional development, and then I give you ideas on how to get started or how to advance your business or how to grow as a coach. These are things that I do to help you guys, and we usually do have coach training calls for those groups. Sometimes I combine them with our weekly team call to help you out, but that is another option. You are not required to be on all of these calls all the time, obviously. That's why we record them, because we're busy, we're moms, we're working, we have church activities, social activities. I know that everyone is busy, but I do encourage you, as often as you can, be on these calls. They are for you. And when you're on them live, you can ask questions and get ideas and answers to issues that you're having. They're important because they're going to be a source of information, a source of inspiration, which we all need. Let's face it. Training, like I said, on how to invite, how to run your challenge groups, and all those good things. So here's an analogy for you, and this is from my perspective. You can be a Christian without going to church, right? You can be a Christian all day long and never go to church. But it's easier to be a more effective Christian when you're fellowshipping, you're learning, you're actively participating in church, right? It's a lot easier to be an effective Christian. And it's the same way with coaching, okay? If you're getting the information that you need, if you're asking questions on team calls, if you're seeking training, it will help you be a better coach, without a doubt. And I speak from experience. So I listened to the national wake up calls. I just finished listening to one in my bathroom while I got ready. I do that through the podcast app on my phone. Like I said, I rarely watch them live, but I do make time to listen when I get ready in the mornings usually, or if I'm driving in my car, because these calls are invaluable to me. They help me so much. They make me a better coach. They make me a better person. They make me a better leader. Training from coaches who have been successful, but they are just like you and me, who have struggled in the beginning to get started or halfway through. Those national wake up calls are just awesome. It gives me more ideas of how I can help people, help coaches, help challengers, and these are going to be from the top coaches each week, those national wake up calls. People who figured out how to overcome the same challenges that we face, and make them work, and they're just there to give you their advice, their tips, how they made it work. And honestly, my business totally suffers when I don't do this, when I don't participate in training calls or listen to those calls. They're kind of like your pep rally, more or less, for coaching. So I want you guys to prioritize being on or listening 2 to 3 calls a week, so you're learning and you're improving and you're growing your business. Okay, so that was business basic number 4.